Hi guys, it's Janet. Welcome to today's video. I'm super excited to share a Galentine's Day video. I made one last year and I'll try to link it up here or definitely down below on kind of tips for having a girls' night in Galentine's Day party. But this year I have some new ideas I want to share with you. I feel like the video might get a little long because it's going to be some treats that you can make. We're going to make 2 or 3 different things. And then also I'm gonna share like how I decorate my table. So kind of like a Galentine's girls dinner party tablescape. I will put all the timestamps below for you. So if there's only like one part of the video you wanna see, you can just skip to that. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. Please consider subscribing, it would mean a lot to me. And let's go ahead and get started with the video. So today the first thing I'm going to share is a Valentine's Day charcuterie candy board. I saw this on Pinterest. I actually saw them for Christmas and wanted to do one for Christmas, but then I didn't do one. I didn't really have anywhere to take it. And this year I am going to a Valentine's Day party and I'm going to take it as like whatever I'm bringing for the party. I think it's just so cute. I saw inspiration on Pinterest, so I'm gonna try to recreate that. I'm gonna share everything that I got for it and also give you some little tips. I did have a budget. I didn't wanna really spend over $20, and you can go more expensive with like more expensive candy, or you can go less expensive with less expensive candy. But the first thing that I did buy, actually this isn't in my budget, but I had to have it, you guys. Oh my God, so adorable. This, I was at Costco. I don't even like macaroons personally, but the shape, the color, and I think it was only $11. I had to have them. But they're these beautiful macaroons. Everything else came from Target. And yeah, like I said, I didn't really want to go super expensive. So at Target, I think I spent like $20. So I bought these Peeps, and I think these were like $1.38 or something. And I just thought they were so cute. I mean, I went hard on all like heart-shaped everything, or red. And then I bought these like little gobstoppers, and they're red and white. When I'm putting everything out, I guess I could show you then. I don't know, this video might get super long, you guys. And then I got these marshmallows in the shape of little hearts, which I think are adorable. Next, I got these little red lip candies, and they're just cinnamon lips. Oh my God, they're probably so amazing, but I love lip shape everything. And then I got these dots, red, white, and pink. Oh, I also got these little heart-shaped candies. And on my inspiration, they had like this kind of like string candy and red. And so I had to buy this candy because it has the red. So I had to buy 2 of these. I probably won't use these, or I'll have like somebody in the house will eat them. And then I did also buy these, not for necessarily the board, which you could use, but just because I like them. They're these, and they're so good. So I might put some of these, I might not, but I just want to share everything I got. Let's go ahead and get started with assembling it and seeing how beautiful it turns out. Right. I've laid everything out for the charcuterie Valentine's tray. I'm going to use my marble tray. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and try to assemble it and make it look adorable. I did forget to mention that I'm using some stuff I have in my pantry and my fridge. So here are these yogurt pretzels. I eat these all the time and I love them. I always have marshmallows, so I'm gonna throw some of those on there. And some strawberries. These are from Costco or Sam's, I don't remember, but we're gonna get started. All right, we have everything set up, ready to assemble. We just kind of opened all the bags. I washed the strawberries, opened all the candy and the macaroons, and then we're gonna go ahead and make it look pretty. The tip is kind of assemble it like you would a cheese board. Really, it's just pretty and cute. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's so pretty. Here is the finished product. Oh my God. It is so gorgeous, you guys. I'm dead. Look how beautiful that is. The hubs helped. He's our charcuterie and cheese. Okay, he assembled it. Yeah, he did. He does all our meat and cheese boards and makes them look pretty, so. Plus, we didn't have anyone to film, so had to take one for the team. I love it so much, you guys. I hope you can recreate one and share it with friends, family, loved ones. Super gorgeous.
Or just eat it all yourself.
Or just eat it all yourself. The next thing we're gonna share is pink hot chocolate. Valentine's Day inspired hot chocolate. And this you could just make at home for your kids or for no reason at all, just because. Do you need a reason? I thought it was super cute and I wanted to recreate it as well. So I will link the recipe below that I used from Pinterest, and then we can go ahead and get started and I'll show you everything you need for that. We're on to the next Valentine's Day treat, and that is pink hot chocolate. What you need for this, and I'll have it listed below for you, but you need milk. And if you want heavy whipping cream, I totally recommend it. It makes everything taste amazing. You need some vanilla. Oops. And you need some pink food coloring. I already had this in my pantry. Yay. And then you need some white chocolate chips. So in this case, I get to use the Ghirardelli. It said to use 8 ounces, which is practically the whole bag. But I only measured out 4. I feel like that's plenty, but I don't know. I'm just gonna do it by taste. Then for toppings, you want marshmallows, some sprinkles, and I had already separated some of these. I didn't go and buy any special Valentine's Day ones. I just used what I had, and then some whipped cream. So we'll go ahead and start making the hot chocolate, which is 2 cups of each of these, some of that, and this. Okay. Okay, now we're turning it pink. I don't know, we're not measuring.
Yeah, it is. It's 3 to 4.
Oh, okay. 3 to 4. Oh, it's pretty. Okay. Ooh. Super pink. I love it. I love everything holidays. Holiday queen. Thank you, honey. Oh, it looks really pretty. And then this one, we'll do marshmallows. And then put some of these little sprinkles. Ooh, super cute. Perfect. Okay. So there is your pink Valentine's Day hot chocolate. How cute is that? Now we have to taste it. Oh, I did also mess up. Wanted to let you guys know that the recipe will be correct below, but it's actually half and half and not heavy whipping cream. Oopsie! Allie's tasting it. Lie to me because I messed up the recipe.
I mean, I actually think it tastes good. I like it, so.
Yay! It's like moon milk. Sweet cream.
It's delicious. I have to walk away now.
The next thing we're gonna make is these white little chocolate, I guess, white chocolate treats. Super easy. I again saw it on Pinterest. I spent a lot of time on Pinterest, you guys. The next treat we're going to make for a Galentine's party, or just for whatever reason, is heart-shaped white chocolate bark bites. And this is what you need. I found it on Pinterest, and I actually bought these, and then I was reading that they're not good for melting, so unfortunately I might have to use this stuff. I don't know. This is just a trial for the sake of the video. I'll probably remake them for like my girls' night party. So I'm also only gonna make a couple, but you need this little silicone thing. They have them at Target for like $2. And then I just found sprinkles that I already had in my pantry, which are these. And I kind of like separated them because they're like pink hearts. And I have some red ones right here and pink ones. And some more sprinkles. I have a bowl to melt the chocolate in. And then I have some M&Ms. So the first thing we need to do is put some sprinkles and M&Ms on the bottom. Then I'm gonna melt the chocolate and then just stick it on there and let it cool. So I don't know. Normally my husband does all this kind of stuff, and I feel like this is easy enough for me to do, so hopefully it works. Okay, I've melted the chocolate. I feel like I need to move quickly because it might get hard. And then I just separated some of the sprinkles to use there. I'm gonna have some M&Ms. Now I'm gonna go ahead and try to make at least 2 or 3 of them. Successful. I made 3, and I normally like Ghirardelli chocolate, so when I remake these for my girls' party, I will definitely buy a better chocolate. So yeah, we'll see how they turn out. Here we are. We're gonna see how these turned out, except for I only have one hand. Carefully, without breaking them. Push it out. Oh, perfect.
I'm doing it slow.
There's one. Thank you. Let's see. Ooh.
Hold on. It's a delicate procedure.
I don't want to break it. They came out so cute. Well, this one came out a little jacked. Maybe because I was rushing Cal. But I feel like they're so cute. I could have probably put less sprinkles. But here are 3 baby white chocolate barks. Super easy, super cute. Oh, I can add them right here. Oops. There we go. All right, now that we're done with all the treats, we're gonna move into decorating the table for your party if you're having one. I will share some of the stuff that I got for it. I think I did share it in a haul. I could link it below. I don't remember. I'm kind of behind on editing. Let me grab what I did get so I can show you just in case you haven't seen that video. Right. For the table, I have already decorated it for like Valentine's Day just for my house. I'll link my Valentine's Day home tour here or below for you just to see like the whole house, how it's decorated. But I wanted to make a special video for the tablescape and the Valentine's Day party. I didn't buy too many things because I was, again, not trying to spend a lot of money. So I was trying to use mostly what I had, but I did pick up a few essential items I'm gonna share. And really, I just bought 2 things, but I had to buy several of them. So I bought this XOXO sign, and I got that at Hobby Lobby. Oh yeah, my video was a shop with me video. I think I'll link it below too, where I go shopping to find all this stuff. And then I bought 6 of these for my whole table. Everything else that you see in the video I already had, so if you have any questions, just ask below and I'll let you know where I got it. But let's go ahead and get started in decorating the table. All right, here's my process. I have everything kind of laid out ready, and I just realized that I thought I had, so I bought these for Christmas. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I have 6. Okay. I thought I had only bought 4 for some reason, so I went ahead and bought these, and I actually think I like these better, maybe. I don't know, but I probably return these. There's no sense in having extra, but I'm trying to decide between this plate or this plate in the middle. Oh, this one does look better. Ugh, okay, well, whatever. This is paper. I wish they had these in like real plates. I would use that. But since everything is pretty much red over here, I'm probably gonna use it red, honestly. This is what we have to start with. This is just how my dining room is currently, so we can just eat normally. I did pull out all my Valentine's Day decorations right here, so hopefully I can find stuff to make it look cute. And like I said, really only had to purchase these plates and this. So let's go ahead and try to make this look adorable. Okay, here we are so far. I think it's looking cute. I think that I'm pretty sure the red plates look better. And after looking at it, I think these are gonna be fine, even though, I don't know. What do you guys think? The one with the thicker lines or thinner lines, I don't know. And then, of course, if you don't have plates, like plates, you can use something cute like this. I got these at my local grocery store for like $2.50, and just change out, like, add some more pink, and it would be like really cute. Like, that's gorgeous. Hello. But since everything else is kind of red, I'm not finished with this area yet. I might do the red. Here is the finished product. I had to close the blinds. The lighting is really bad in here. I still hadn't decided if I like the pink or the red plate. This is how the whole room looks put together. Ready for a Galentine's or a Valentine's celebration. This banner actually had a V as well, but I just put Galentine's. I just realized I didn't film an outro to this video, so here it is. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.